Now that winter is in full swing, I think it's time to take a look around and see all the amazing outfits people have put together to tackle the cold in style. So I'm going to show you a few outfits and go through them in detail and let you know exactly what I love about them. I'll also do my best to leave direct links to those pieces or something very similar in case you want to try those looks out for yourself. But anyway, let's just get into the outfits. Alright, let's set the tone with this banger of an outfit. What struck me about this is the simplicity and how comfortable it looks. On top, he's wearing an amazing oversized overcoat, and overcoats might end up being a bit of a theme in this video. The one he has is from J. Lindenberg, which is a Swedish brand, and that doesn't surprise me at all. It seems like all the nicest clothes are coming out of Sweden at the moment. I believe this specific coat is called the Willy Wool coat. It's a black wool blend coat with a double-breasted front closure and peak lapel collar. It has a relaxed fit and is long enough to cover most of the body, helping to shield you from the cold. Underneath he has the Nud pullover jumper from Elin Koenig, which I'm almost certainly pronouncing incorrectly. Another black woolen piece, but because of the cable knit pattern, it still stands out underneath the black overcoat. I also love the collar design on this, very similar to the J. Crew roll necks. I'll be honest, when I look at this jumper on the website, I'm not too sure on it. It looks a little too long and oversized, but he styled it so well, and I think that's because he's tucked it in. On bottom, he has these oversized suit pants from the band Seiden Sticker, again, probably butchering that pronunciation. These are perfect to pair with the oversized coat. They've got that wide leg and really exaggerated front pleats, which look great. You can get these kinds of trousers from a lot of places these days. Uniqlo and Weekday are some of my favourites. They go with everything and are an easy way to elevate a simple outfit. On feet, I believe he has the cowhide Chelsea boots from Marco Polo. I don't know too much about this brand, but I keep seeing them pop up. And these boots seem to be great value. They're made in Portugal of 100% leather. They have a really nice chunky shape, which works well with the relaxed look. And they look like they'd be pretty durable in the winter weather while still maintaining a classic look. Have any of you tried this brand before? I'd love to know if they're worth it. He's finished off the outfit with the Moon bag from Got Bag. I've never heard of this brand. They seem to make everything from recycled materials such as plastic from the ocean. Love the idea of that, especially when they can make good looking accessories like this. Overall, this is just such an effortlessly stylish look. Alright, this next one is a very popular look this year. It's the oversized blazer outfit. I think it's really hard to pull off an oversized blazer correctly, but I picked this particular picture out because I think he's done it really well. He hasn't tagged the blazer, but I'm 99% sure that it's just a thrifted one. You can get them anywhere and for a very cheap price. There's almost no point in buying a new one. His has the Prince of Wales pattern on it, which is a really popular choice. I feel like this particular blazer works so well because it basically looks like an overcoat. Being oversized, it has the dropped shoulders, longer length, and big lapels. It also helps that he's kept the rest of the outfit very subdued. Underneath, he hasn't tagged the grey V-neck jumper, but you can get something very similar looking from Uniqlo. They do a 100% merino wool jumper for a bargain price, and it would be perfect underneath that blazer. He looks to be wearing it quite oversized, so yeah, I'd size up once or twice. On bottom, he's actually got some raw selvage denim jeans from COS. I had no idea that they sold these. They seem to be a really fair price for raw selvage as well, and COS quality never disappoints. I'm a big fan of the relaxed cut as well. If I didn't already have my Uniqlo selvage jeans, I'd probably be picking these up. You can see he's already started to break his in nicely, as there's a bit of whiskering around the thighs. On feet we can't see much, but they look like the R Legacy camion boots to me. They're a solid choice, although I reckon loafers would work just as well. Or a semi-chunky sneaker like the New Balance 991s, 2s or 3s. He's topped it off with a simple Yankees cap. I'm not sure if I'd actually wear this outfit myself, but I can appreciate how good it looks on him. So here's a look that I will 100% be stealing this winter. Since I just got my new Barber jacket, I definitely want to start styling it in this way. And yeah, that is a Barber jacket he's wearing, but I'm not exactly sure which one it is. He got it from a Korean store called Orleans. They seem to repurpose and rework a lot of vintage pieces, so they're usually one-offs. I think the Barber Spay or Transport would be a great alternative. They have a very similar short and boxy fit. Underneath that, he has a vintage Levi's Type 2 denim jacket. I've seen a lot of people layering denim jackets underneath an overcoat, but not many underneath a wax jacket like this. It's really unique and not something I thought about doing before, but I'm certainly going to be copying him. Further to that, he's got a vintage Ralph Lauren button-up shirt and tie on underneath. 3 collars seems a bit excessive on paper, but it really works here. And he's pulling off that smart streetwear look perfectly. On bottom he's tagged Ralph Lauren again. I think he's wearing the Prepster Easy corduroy pants, although he must have sized up once or twice because they look pretty wide on him. But it really suits that smarter streetwear look. I can imagine those trousers are super comfortable as well. I've tried corduroy trousers in the past but haven't really got along with them. Maybe I'll have to try them again. On feet he has some beautiful boots from an old Margaret Howell season, I think. They look kind of similar to the Red Wing Blacksmiths. I've got a pair of those and I find them to be very versatile, comfortable and good value. You can usually pick them up second hand for a steal, and they always look better with a bit of wear anyway. He's finished off the look with the OG tote bag, the LL Bean Boat and Tote. Going by the rest of the pieces in his outfit, I'm guessing this is a vintage one. A proper vintage LL Bean Boat and Tote is one of my grail pieces. They're really difficult to get hold of in the UK though, especially at a decent price. Overall, this is a great example of layering lots of pieces from different genres of style in a cohesive way. Last up, another great example of layering. And I did say overcoats would be a bit of a theme in this video. The one he has here is from Solid Om, and actually it's specifically a Balmacaan coat rather than an overcoat. Balmacaans have a rounded raglan sleeve rather than a dropped shoulder like in that first fit, or a capped straight shoulder like you see in a lot of overcoats. The Balmacaan shape is my favourite by far. I prefer how it contours to the body rather than sticking out, which can sometimes look like shoulder pads. This is a beautiful coat, although I think it's from an earlier season because they don't seem to sell it anymore. But I would just look on eBay for a vintage one. There's plenty available and at a great price. Underneath he's tagged Carhartt work in progress, although I'm not too sure which piece it is. It might be either the Balto vest or the Elmwood vest. It's definitely a utility style vest because it's got loads of exposed pockets. And it's a great thought to layer that underneath an overcoat. I always default to something basic like a hoodie or a woolly jumper, but layering a denim jacket or utility vest like this not only looks good, but adds a lot of functionality. Underneath that, he has a polo shirt from Arquette. Great choice there, just to have that collar poking out of the vest to complete the look. And I'm assuming it's one of their merino wool polo shirts, which would be extra cozy and warm. The pants are thrifted, and yes, just like vintage blazers, you can find secondhand suit trousers like these everywhere. Sizing can be a bit of an issue though. If you want to make it easy on yourself, I'd go for those brushed jersey wide pleated pants I recently showed off from Uniqlo. They will give you this exact look, they're available in lots of sizes, and they're super affordable. On feet he's got the classic New Balance 993s. I know it's a lazy comparison, but this is very much an Aimé Leon Dore type fit, and so the New Balances fit in perfectly. They have the right amount of chunk to match the other oversized pieces without being overbearing. Also, they're just super comfortable and have a lovely shape to them. On top, he's got a beautiful beanie from Robert Mackie of Scotland. I don't know much about them, but they seem to knit most of their beanies from lamb's wool. They're all made in Scotland and seem decently priced as well. So it seems like a solid pickup and really completes the look. So there's some amazing winter outfits that I am loving at the moment. Be sure to check all of these people's pages out and drop them a like as well. As I said, I'll leave links to everything they're wearing or something very similar down in the description box below. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ra.